recognize me? I can't see anything. I can't see anything because my hair is thriving. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what to do with my bangs. They're not even bangs, but I like the hair that like frames my face, but I just cannot commit to a curly bang haircut. But what's good, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Kayla Lachey. Y'all already saw the title, y'all clicked on the thumbnail, so I'm sure you're here to see my 2-year post big chop. And oh my gosh, has this been, girl, it's been a journey. I have had my ups, I have had my downs, I've had my highs, I've had my lows. I've felt stuck with the hair growth, being in that awkward stage for what I feel like is forever, but in retrospect, this 2-year period went by so fast. So freaking fast, you guys. Like, you're gonna thank yourselves if you've done the big chop and you're watching this video. You're gonna be so thankful that you committed to the journey and you decided to start fresh, because oh my gosh, it's worth the results that you're gonna get. I thought it would be interesting to just do an overview of these 2 years, kind of just talk about the journey and how it's been for me, because when I tell you, it has been emotional, it's been like a mental transformation. I'll get to that in this video. I've learned a lot about myself, and not even just my hair, girl. I've learned so much more than just, oh, it's just hair, get over it. It's really not. It's really not. So I want to talk about like my hair growth and like what I've seen during this time, and just kind of do an overview. If you've been on my channel for a while, then you know that I do updates on my big chop, so I will put the playlist up here in the cards so you guys can check that out, and you can watch my actual big chop, which I did in quarantine back in November of 2020, which was, girl, a crazy time. I was going through it. I was like mentally going through it. I said, this hair has got to go. Cut off that negative energy. I need a fresh start. So once I did that, I just emotionally felt so much freedom. Literally the second that I walked into the shower and washed my big chop for the first time, like it just felt so nice and almost like I was reborn again, as weird and like witchy as that sounds. I just felt like a brand new person, and just nothing else mattered from the past. So I do believe that a lot of energy is stored in our hair, so when we even go in for a trim, I don't know about you guys, but I feel different. I feel like lighter, and I feel just overall better, refreshed, rejuvenated. So imagine doing a big chop where you're cutting off years of trauma, years of conditioning, years of damage on our actual hair. Like, you just feel different. So expect that on your journey. If you're watching this and you're trying to feel like, you know, what should I do? Should I cut my hair? Should I not? I think this is your sign to do it, because you're gonna thank yourselves for it looking back. I did a post on Instagram and it low-key went viral. Never knew what that was like before. This one right here. It got 132,000 views in like 2 hours, and it was just like, oh, happy big chop anniversary to me. And I can't believe we made it to 2 years. Honestly, I'm still shook. But I got a comment on there, and this random dude that doesn't follow me, his response was, why? Sir, if you don't get off my page, mind your business. And I feel like that leads me to say, like, people are gonna say a lot to you on this journey. I have experienced that firsthand. I experienced that the day that I cut off all my hair, and I was so excited to show my family. And one person in particular literally hung up the phone on me. Like, why would you do that? I can't believe you did. Like, what? Like, I'm over here feeling so happy and excited, brand new start, and you get a message reply like that. It's like upsetting. But I've understood on my journey that it's not me. Like, it really is just the conditioning within our own community, in the society that we live in. We're taught that straight hair is more acceptable. it is the beauty standard, you know, European beauty standards are the standard, and we kind of had to conform to that. Hence why we've spent years relaxing our hair and straightening our hair, putting the hot comb to our hair, that we're literally mentally embedded in our minds that straight hair is beautiful, and this is not. This not cute. So I had to learn that it really isn't me. Like, why is it that I only get, even now, like from some people, like compliments on my hair when it is straight? Why is that? Like, why am I only complimented by someone when my hair is blown out and it's looking silky, and I'm told, oh, you should do your hair like that more. Once a week isn't going to be bad. To who? Once a week putting heat on my hair isn't bad. To who? To you because you don't want to look at me like this? Or because in your mind you're projecting that you only value straight hair on you, so on me, my fro ain't it. I had to learn that. I had to block out a lot of noise that had nothing to do with me. And it is sad that still curly hair is not acceptable. And you know what's crazy is only 11% of people in the world have curly hair. Why should we have to hide that? We are unique. Like, we should be embracing these things. And this is what I've learned on my own journey, is it's a lot of projection being put on us. And we're gonna have those phases in our big chop journeys where we're gonna have a teeny weeny afro, you know, we might be fully bald, but why is that a bad thing? Like, why is cutting our hair off have to be like an ugly thing? Like, I don't understand those comments early on. Obviously, I'm just talking about my journey as a whole, but looking back, my eyes were opened and I see it as what it is, which is the conditioning and the projections. So don't go into this journey worrying about other people. Worry about yourself and understand that it's not you. It is literally the community and the people around us that are conditioned. And I know that I can't continue to live my life like that, and I can't project what I was taught on my children if I have children. I don't want to do that. I want to embrace the natural beauty that is us, and it shouldn't be something that is looked down upon. So that is like a huge eye-opener that came along this journey for me personally, and it was something that I never looked at before. Like, as a kid, like, you think about these things now, like when, I don't know, like moments like your hair is nappy, you're nappy headed. Like, why are we going around saying these things? It's just toxic. There's so much toxicity within our community, and I never saw it then, but I see it now. And I'm talking about when I was a kid. It was just an acceptable thing to throw terms around like that and have kids in elementary relax their hair. Babies get relaxers sometimes in our community. That is crazy to me. So much toxicity within the community, and I think that my eyes have really been open during this time, and I'm happy that it came kind of late, but better than never. Better late than never. Seriously, that's how I feel. So I'm sure you're just here for the growth tips. You want to know how I went from being a bald patty to having hair that is now what I consider out of that awkward length, because baby, I was stuck. The shrinkage was up and I was stuck, you guys, in that awkward phase for what I feel like was forever, but looking back, it was not that long. You know, you will get past that awkward length phase, and you know, having curly hair, like, our hair just looks the same. The shrinkage is a lie, and it's just gonna look like it's never growing. So what I do, and like some main things, stop the chemical treatments. Don't bleach your hair, don't box dye your hair, don't relax your hair. I wouldn't even recommend keratin treatments and using hot tools. Stop all of that. Processing your hair, drying out, it's gonna fall out and you're gonna have crazy looking ends. So stop doing that. focus on moisture, moisture, moisture. Of course, everybody's hair is so different, so you need to learn your hair type, your hair texture, your thickness, and find products that work for you. I could sit here all day long and share, oh, I use this mask, oh, I use this leave-in, because if it works for me, that's great, but you might have completely different hair than me. So me recommending certain hair products might do the reverse for you. So do a little research and find out your hair porosity, your hair type and texture, not necessarily your hair pattern. That doesn't really matter also much as your porosity does. That definitely plays a lot of role in your protein and the way you moisturize your hair and the way you put products in your hair. So understand your hair, and I feel like your hair will really thrive once you do. The next thing, a lot of girls, when I first started my big chop journey, the first thing I was Googling is how to grow my hair fast, natural hair. And a lot of girls were talking about hair vitamins and biotin in particular. And I knew, well, I can't really do that because I have acne prone skin, and biotin is the one thing you don't want to take if you have acne prone skin because it messes with our hormones. So I'm like, great, I'm gonna be stuck looking bald. Love this for me. Instead of trying biotin to grow my hair, I use collagen. And I feel like collagen is even better for me because it helps my skin, whereas biotin hates my skin. So I get acne from biotin, but with collagen, I'm getting healthier hair, stronger hair, and my strands actually have more elasticity. My skin has more elasticity. It looks more glowy and just fresh, and it really helps with my hyperpigmentation and my nails grow. So collagen has been the goat, and I probably started taking my collagen maybe after the first year. So within my second year, oh my gosh, this is confusing. Basically like 6 months or more, I started taking collagen. And I feel like my hair really got out of that awkward phase where it wouldn't even touch my shoulders with the shrinkage, and now it's dry and it's past my shoulders. So this is the collagen that I take. You guys know I take it every day. You could buy the collagen, you could buy all the hair products, but they're not going to do anything if you don't use them. So create a routine and stick to your routine. I know I take this every day with my Oxy Greens because if you take care of your inner body, your hair is going to thrive and flourish. At the end of the day, like, your hair is really a reflection on your inner being. If the inside of me is happy and healthy and I'm living life, my hair is going to show it. If I'm stressed and depressed and mentally just overworked, my hair is gonna fall out, and it does that. So that's why I pay a lot of attention to how I'm feeling, and I'm doing those positive affirmations because they do matter. We love our hair. My hair is growing, my hair is thriving. Literally talk nice to your hair. Deep condition your hair every single week. Get a deep conditioner that works the best for you. I love drugstore. I just bought this one from Target. I think I remember using this literally right when I did my big chop because all the girlies were using it. It does not smell great. It's the Shea Moisture Strengthen and Restore Treatment. So I'll link my favorite products below. Like I said, products aren't for everybody. You have to understand your hair type, but maybe you will like this. I just love deep conditioning my hair once a week in the shower because it adds moisture into my hair. And I do co-wash my hair a lot. My hair stays wet a lot. My hair stays in a bun most of the time because it's my go-to protective style as a lazy natural, the laziest of the laziest. That is me. I like to do the bare minimum but keep it effective. So my hair stays detangled, it stays moisturized, and it stays up in a bun so it's not grazing in the gym and snagging on stuff. I have my bonnet on all the time at home, like I'm living in my bonnet. If you don't have that, get a silk pillowcase. But these little things make a huge difference if you are consistent with them. If you are deep conditioning your hair, you're going to see results. If you're sleeping with a bonnet, you're going to see less breakage. You know what I mean? If you're putting moisture in your hair every day and you're keeping it detangled, your hair is going to thrive. So be consistent and create a routine. And honestly, less is more for me because it's less money I'm spending on products. It's less ingredients I have to read and figure out if this is going to be good for my hair type. And most of all, it simplifies things so I don't feel overwhelmed overwhelmed when I have to do my routine every day. So I, like I said, keep my hair wet a lot. My hair loves moisture. It eats it up. It eats water up. It loves to be wet. And I treat my hair like a plant. Yes, an actual plant. I water it all the time in the shower. My scalp loves water running on it. My locks love water because water is moisture. Water literally makes my hair grow. You got to drink your water too, but you got to actually like moisturize your hair. So that's not going to work for everybody. If you happen to have low porosity hair, that's like what you don't want to do. So that's when understanding your hair is going to help your hair. Scalp health is important. If your scalp is jacked up, your hair is not going to thrive. So get some oils, do some DIY hot oil treatments at home, and really pay attention to your scalp and stop using your nails to scratch and scrub at our scalps like our grandmas used to do at the kitchen sink. Use your fingertips. Be gentle with it. Do scalp massages. And when I co-wash my hair after the gym, I focus on scalp massages with my conditioner in my hair. Stimulate your scalp. Use essential oils like rosemary and peppermint to really help stimulate your scalp and have faster hair growth if that is your goal. So I'm out here trying to get to waist length, and if my hair is already this long, and let me tell you, shrinkage is a lie. They say our hair grows about 6 inches a year. So in 2 years, I would have had 12 inches of hair growth. Here we go. 2 inches. That I feel like my hair grew faster than that. And keep in mind, I've had 2 trims in between this time period, so my hair would have been even longer, but health over length always is what I say. And if you want your hair to grow, don't come for me in the comments. There's gonna be somebody coming for me in the comments. Stop cutting your hair. Stop cutting your hair. Oh, Kayla, but wait, our hair grows if we cut it every 3 months. No, it doesn't. You're literally cutting off your length. You're literally cutting off your length. If you are doing what you're supposed to be doing, the tips that I shared in this video, there is absolutely no reason to cut your hair every 3 months. Even every 6 months, I feel like is a lot. So I did my first haircut after my big chop about a year, and then another 9 months, I got another trim. That's it. Like, there's literally no reason to cut your hair because you're not processing it. You're not putting a ton of heat on your hair. You're literally just nurturing your hair and protecting it day to day. So stop cutting the hair. That's my biggest secret. So don't come for me in the comments. Get a protective style that is actually protective. You can do whatever for you. I know for me, I can't do braids because it tears up my scalp and I get bumps and redness, and it just itches for me to have like braiding hair like on my face, acne. So that's not a good protective style for me. Just as a wig really isn't for me because I like to get access to my scalp. And I feel like scalp health is important for me, and that's how I know if my scalp is healthy, my hair is healthy. So, and I feel like you can't really get access to oil your scalp as easily. And like I mentioned, I'm the laziest of the laziest of the laziest naturals. So a bun is my go-to, and it just works better for my lifestyle. I always get comments like, oh, all you wear is a bun. Okay, but my hair's thriving, leave me alone. So you just really got to do what works for you and not be worrying about what other people have to say. If braids are better for you, get the braids. If your hair is better in a wig underneath and well moisturized, then do that. If you are like me and you like a good bun where you could daily treat your hair and cleanse it and really do what you need to do, then do that. So everyone is going to be a little bit different. Everyone's lifestyles are a little bit different. Everyone's laziness scale is going to be different. So just do what is best for you and be consistent with your moisturizing routine and your masks and all of that. Last but not least, when it comes to like my diet, because I feel like your diet again reflects on how our hair is. If we're eating junk food, how are you going to be nurturing your body to grow hair if you're at Taco Bell all the time? So 2 things: high protein diet Love that. Our hair is built on protein, so naturally eat more protein. Your hair will definitely thrive. And vitamins and nutrients, aka vegetables. I don't do a lot of veggies because I'm just not that girl yet. So I take a greens supplement, which is a powder. It tastes like juice. It's delicious. It's from the same company as my collagen. So I'll link that down below. And then because I'm in the gym as a fit girl, I take protein powder, and that not only helps my muscles, but it helps my hair. And I've just noticed a lot of fit girls have long, healthy, shiny hair, and it's because we take supplements. So I will link those below. My hair has never been this healthy in my entire life. So I don't regret cutting my hair at all.